Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm getting to experience something for the very first time. We got a house back in poor condition. So I've done videos before where I'll walk y'all into a house and you get to see what our houses look like when we get them back. And most of the time, they're immaculate. Most of the time, they smell good. They've been cleaned. Everything is good to go with them. This one is not that case. I want to walk y'all through, let you take a little bit of a look around. There's some interesting things with this. So we've got some stuff out in the yard. You know, I left a little, you can't see it. It's raining or else I'd go out there. But there's a little trampoline out there. There's some stuff out there in that building. This is something that is concerning. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I'm going to put my thumb beside it just so you can see. There is a big hole in our house. And when you get inside the house, you can see out of that hole in our house. I don't know what caused that. We'll look at it when we get in. All right, so that's my hat. Don't bother with that. This doesn't look all that bad. We did get left with a grill and whatever that is. But we got a small amount of trash back here. So trash didn't get taken off and got left upside the house. We have to watch out for those things because trash brings rodents and bugs. Specifically when we're in the cooler months like we are. All right, there's the front door. It's nice and clean, right? When you walk in, the smell is interesting. So this is all gross. This house was freshly rehabbed when we installed these people. So we had brand new floors. We had brand new paint. Is what it is. So can y'all see right there just how good that was done? Same thing going on right there. Our floors have not been taken care of. Over in here, there's all kinds of junk on the floor. We got wine bottles up there to Kingdom Come. I mean, this is just asking for... Hey, we got a cigarette butt, in case you're wanting a cigarette butt. And there's a toothbrush, so that's good stuff. Step out back. That's not all that bad out there, so... Wait. Hey, we got another trash can. That's cool. Hey, and some of our siding has been jacked up. Love it. Good stuff. Okay, let's move on around, see what else we can come up with. As I'm walking through the house, y'all can't hear it, but my feet are going... Oh, look how dirty that is. That's good. So this isn't clean. I don't think this is, hey, we can clean this. I think it is, all of a sudden, we're going to have to repaint this entire house after only having a tenant in there one time. Oh, look, they made us a shelf. That's so great. They took some plywood and nailed it into our freshly painted walls. So we got that going on. This house has a strange thing. The return is in the closet. I've never seen that happen. But judging by the amount of dust and things that are inside of this closet, I'm betting that filter needs to be changed like now. Got NAS, something's on the wall. This room isn't that bad. Got some bedding up there in case we need it. Matter of fact, this is probably the cleanest room in here. Let's go take a look at the master. So the master is where the disaster is. It's not really a disaster. So there's not a lot of stuff in here. At least the stuff is gone. But, I mean, the walls are like they are. There's a hole. I mean, look at that. What in the world caused that? I mean, like, let me see if I can do that so y'all can see it. Y'all see how that's a star pattern? I have no idea. And even this, the sheetrock is pointing in, like, so it had to have come from in here and went out. I halfway wonder if that was some bird shot that got shot through the wall right there. I have no idea. So what happened on this house? Hey, that's good. You like it when it gets dirty like that, don't you? I'm not going to show you the toilet. I can smell it, so I don't want to gross anybody out too bad. I'll gross you out. Let's see what's in there. No, there was no duty. All right, so what happened on this house? Long story short, we deviated from our normal policy and procedure. So we have some minimum criteria that we use to be able to gauge whether or not we're even going to go do an in-home on an applicant. So whenever somebody files with us and puts an application in with us, they have to meet some basic things. They need to have been on the job for at least a year. They have to make 3 times the amount of whatever the rent rate is in income each month. And, they have to have some minimal things on the application. After that, we go and we do an in-home with the people. And judging based off of those things, we find out if they can do the 4 jobs of the tenant. The 4 jobs of the tenant are take care, maintain, and improve the property. This house ain't been taken care of. Pay on time. Guess what? They moved out and didn't tell us about it, and we didn't find out until our ACH backed up. So they didn't pay on time. 3, be comfortable to work with. Did y'all hear me say they left without telling us? They just disappeared. We don't know what happened to them. Did y'all hear that? That was the ice maker. At least the ice maker works. It fell out, though, because the ice tray. Oh, man, check that out. They got some stuff growing in there. Nice. Anyway, so third job is be comfortable to work with by staying in good communication. They were not in good communication. They just left. And then 4th is be a good neighbor. They were good neighbors. We never heard anything. How did we deviate from our normal policy and procedure? This particular applicant had not been on the job for an entire year, I do not believe. The other thing is that they were living with family. And so one of the things that we like to see is somebody that has been in a house of their own for a while. Now, the reason why we bent our policy and procedure on this was because the person was a veteran. And they had been in the job that they were in after coming out of the military for a while. And things were looking like they were on the up and up. There were also, Matt said, that's nothing, just toppings for the ice cream. That's funny, dude. So the veteran had a substantial amount of savings, and because of, stuff that had been paid to him while he was over being active. And so we were wanting to help the veteran get into a better situation. I don't know what happened here, because truthfully, when I'd been over here, the house had been taken care of. We'd done inspections on it, and things had been good. Something didn't happen. I don't know what, but they just disappeared. And when they disappeared, they left the house like this. So long story short, don't let your heart get in the way of doing whatever it is you do as a landlord. I heard a probate judge one time say, a magistrate judge say one time that you can either be a landlord or you can be a caseworker. You can't be both. And so sometimes our number one core value at our office is to have a servant's heart. And so we were trying to serve somebody that had served us. And I don't know what went on here. I have no idea what the circumstances are. All I know is that we didn't get our rent for this month, and our house is going to have to be painted. It's going to have to be cleaned. We got to figure out how to fix a hole that goes all the way through our wall, and we've got no explanation about it. So make sure you stay true to your policy and procedures whenever you are putting or installing a tenant, and make sure you don't let your heart get the better of you. So good learning lesson today. This is what it looks like. And by the way, first time, 10 years. Never had a house come back where we couldn't just be like, okay, and go right in. So most of the time, our people do what they do. They do it well. They take care of our houses. They do the 4 jobs of the tenant, and we've always been pleased. This is just one of those times that we let our hearts get in the way and we got bit. So y'all have a great day. Learn this lesson. Get out there, get some rental properties, and make some deals. I'll see y'all.